Well, it's starting out, the game was everything we thought it would be. Going on the road, playing a good, UT Martin team, and I think we played well. I think they played well. It's a game, pretty clean game, and we didn't have any turnovers. They didn't have turnovers right there, at the end. So I thought we protected the ball really well, played really good defense when you limit somebody, rushing wise, like we were able to again, and make them one dimensional. And they came in the philosophy of, trying to get the game to the fourth quarter with a one-score game, and they were able to do that. I thought a few things in the game that were big, getting the other score before halftime to go up 2 scores, be up 14-0 at half, I think was huge. It was one of those days, I think, offensively, we had a pretty good day. You got the ball down around the plus 40, plus 35. We just wasn't able to get that next first down or get the ball in the end zone. And you're sitting there having to punt, which Dean did a great job, I thought, of punting the ball and down on them inside the 10. We had 3 or 4 times that we did that, and but you get one more first down, those punts turn into field goals. So it's kind of one of those bad places to stall out on the field. We got the field flipped, so it was a field position game, but they're really good defensively, and I thought they had a really good plan offensively. I was proud of our guys. I thought one of the biggest drives of the game was the last drive that we had it offensively. We ate up about 7.5 minutes of the clock, got down to the, about foot line, and didn't get in the end zone. Had to kick a field goal, and it got blocked. Of course, a lot of things. When I see it get blocked, I wish I'd have went for it. So one of those deals where you kind of caught. You can go up 2 scores with the field goal, but I wish we'd have punched that ball in the end zone. But proud of these guys, just clinched, the OVC and at least part of it, and got another big one, this week for us. Finishing this thing out on Thursday night against a very, very good, Tennessee State team. I think they're very capable, of beating anybody that they line up play against. Just a really talented team, well-coached team, and it'll be a good one on Thursday night. They'll come in here ready to play. So we got a lot to play for. It's you move on to the next week, and it's the biggest game of the year. You're sitting there lined up to right where you want to be, and you've got to win this game to have the bye week and, hopefully get in one of those top 4 seeds when the polls come out for the thing on Sunday. So, we're excited about where we are, but we got to finish it out on a short week. And it's a little different, playing on Thursday. We hadn't done that during the season. We've opened this year up with a Thursday game, but we hadn't played, during the year on a Thursday. So a little bit different for us, our routine and schedule and getting ready to play. But we're off to a good start, and I feel good about it. And can't say enough about these 2 guys sitting here in this senior class. Going out with got a chance to win more games than any other senior class in the school's history, and these 2 guys redshirted, so we've been around together a long time, and just see success they've had on and off the field. Just very proud of them and what they stand for.
Coach Cross, could you talk about the short turnaround and exactly how will that change your schedule this week?
Well, it's not a lot of fun after a 7-hour bus ride, on the way home. But I thought, the game was early enough we didn't get in just too terribly late, so we were able to, get a little rest and get started. It's kind of like you're just 2 days behind, as far as the work schedule of what you and we're so routine in everything we do, how we prepare, you just got to speed everything up. But coaches did a really nice job, I think, yesterday of getting us caught back up to where we would be normally in preparation, and that's a good thing. And like I said, it's just different, and I think the guys have kind of enjoyed it. I don't want to speak for them, but I think we were, we were ready to go yesterday, and kind of excited about a Thursday night game, and I think it plays out right. Kind of seeing where you are. If you looked at it back when we moved it to Thursday, you would think that this would have, championship OVC implications. Because Tennessee State was picked probably 3rd in the league, and we didn't get to play them last year, so you would think they'd have have a 1 loss or undefeated. It kind of hadn't panned out that way for them, but it's still a huge game for everybody involved, I think, especially us. But playing on Thursday, last home game, we're out of school next week. It's always a chore to get students to show up when you're out for Thanksgiving and no classes on Monday. So moving it to Thursday, we already have a great student body, already have a great crowd. So the logic behind moving the game, I think, is really good. And we have the opportunities. We're sitting right where we want to be sitting. I mean, we gain, really 2 or 3 days on an open week, which would be huge if we were able to win on Thursday. Then it kind of helps you in a lot of ways. That's the reason the game is so big for us and so important. But like I said, it is a quick turnaround, as far as getting started.
Is it fair to say that this week's practice will be less physical because of the turnaround?
Oh, definitely. You put a little gas on that fire, it's already burning. We're 9 straight. So I mean the wear and tear. I mean, and these 2 guys are pretty healthy. I mean, they've both been beat up a little bit during the year, but and played with some hurts. But I think the mental side of that is even, you can't overlook that. I mean, you get mentally just drained week after week after week, and when you play 5 or 6 weeks in a row, it's tough. And we're sitting there on number 9. And you're on a short week. We're excited about playing on Thursday. And really, get this thing, get on the field, get it, and catch our breath a little bit. Hopefully.
Will Wednesday's workout be like a typical Friday workout?
It will be. Yeah, we just bump everything up. What we've done is we've skipped our Tuesday day. We're doing a Wednesday and Thursday day, today and tomorrow, and then Wednesday be just like we normally do before a game, which I think plays out to where we are as a football team and what we need right now. So you may approach it differently if you were sitting there, 4th game of the season or 5th game of the season. This is going to be just what we need, and. We're fairly healthy. Hopefully we'll stay that way. But we're fairly healthy, and we played some physical ball games. Game Saturday was a really physical game, but we come out of it pretty clean and pretty healthy.
Justin, Darius, could both of you talk about what it's like to have a short week? And again, like Coach Gross is saying, that there are some positives to this.
I know in my time here we haven't done a short week like this. That's 4 seasons, not to get in a routine like this, but it was nice to get back yesterday and come out Sunday and just get a practice in and move around a little bit more. So I don't think it's going to change us too much. We're just looking forward to playing on Thursday night. I know that's for sure. A night game, the students, they're all going to be here. So I think it's a good deal.
Waiting till Saturday, it seemed like it take too long. So Thursday, the game being on Thursday, is more fun for us to get out there and ball out. It's going to be a great atmosphere, so we should have a good crowd, and we're going to bring enthusiasm. We're going to come out with a lot of energy and show everybody what we're about.
Darius, did you play safety in high school?
Yes, I did. Safety, middle linebacker.
What's it like changing to a position you play now?
If somebody would have told me in high school you're going to be playing defensive end in college, I would have told them, I don't believe you at all.
Even if said no. So I first met him, he would go, I ain't playing on defensive end, coach.
I know
he's a secondary player for sure,
I had no idea I'd be getting sacks in college, put it like that.
I was going to say, he's one of the first guys that I recruited. We already had, when we came in, we already had Klein committed from, McAdory. So quick story on that. I go into school, and his defense coordinator and head coach I knew pretty well. And the defense coordinator said, hey, Coach, you got to look at this guy now. He's not getting enough play on the recruiting part of it, and you feel like he's a better player than what he's gotten. And I said, okay, let me see his film. So he shows film. They had a really good team. They played in the finals that year, and you pull his film out and you see him as a safety. And I hate to tell him that I didn't project him as a safety. Yeah, I did project him as something else, and but I knew he could play. He had same things you've seen him play in high school at safety is the same things he does out there on the field. High energy, runs at the ball, very physical, intelligent football player, all those things he had, and then I said, well, go get him, and I kind of see him. So he goes and gets him and walks through the door. I said, that's a no-brainer. That's slam dunk. We got to take him, So we got him here and got him redshirted, and then he's had a great career, but it's a pretty special deal.
Well, just to clarify, when Darius came in, was it his personality or was it his physical attributes that made him a no-brainer, or a combination of both?
Probably a combination of both. He met all the measurables, as far as physically, and then just like I said, that smile and his personality I really liked, and I think me and him kind of hit it off when I first met him, so it was all good.
Darius, do you meet many people you don't hit it off with?
Not many.
Why did you not see yourself as a defensive end?
Growing up my whole life, I was playing linebacker and safety. I really felt like I was an outside linebacker, middle linebacker coming in, but Coach them coming at practice, it was like, "You're a bandit. You're definitely a bandit." And I was like, "Coach, come on now. I'm playing scout team middle linebacker. I'm making plays. What's going on?" But they put me there, and it worked out. It worked out for the better.
Now he has thickened up a lot. Since then, I don't know how much you weighed as a senior in high school.
189.
He's about he's in the 180s, so he looked like more of a receiver safety type guy. So he's put on. You weigh 240 now, 245. So I mean, he's put on a ton of weight, and muscle and everything. So that's kind of how his body changed over the years.
What was it like when you first started going up against offensive linemen?
I just wanted to use that speed. I really ain't want to touch him. I had to get the physicality down pat. It took a minute, but after a while, I got used to it, and it's working out for me real good.
Justin and Darius, can you kind of talk about each other? Because you guys have gone against each other on a lot of reps, I would imagine, over the last 4 years or more. So can y'all kind of talk about the other players?
Yeah, I remember meeting Darius for the first time. I think Dylan brought him up for a game. We were both on a visit, and he said he was getting recruited here. But, just from then, you could tell what type of guy he was, just his energy and personality, just cracking jokes. And I'd only known him for a few minutes. But he's definitely made me better over the past 4 years. I mean, you're not going to play a guy with better ball get off and speed and then just his secondary moves. So just going against him and all the other defensive ends, I mean, each guy has something that they're good at, so that really makes us better. But we've had a lot of fun through the years, and went up to Nashville for the OVC media days, and we got to room together and go downtown, so that was a lot of fun. But he's just a great guy.
I love playing with my boy Just Lea. At practice, he brings it, I brings it. I know on that pass rush, me or you, and we got to show out. But he always gives me a great rep when we go at it, and I love going against him. He's a great player, and he's going to be a great player at the next level also.
Justin, can you talk about the consecutive games started? I know you were here, Max's first year, Max's last year when he broke the record. And Max said in this room, I don't know if you know it or not, but he said Justin Lea will break this record. Have you thought anything about that record?
Honestly, no. I really didn't think about it until I think it was a few weeks ago at the last presser I was at. Somebody brought it up, and they said, this number? And I was like, no, not really. But I don't really think that's kind of been a goal of mine is that. But I think it's just a testament to the program. I mean, strength and conditioning staff, the trainers, all that kind of stuff, just everything plays a part in that. Just for me to be healthy and can you continue to play and start for 49, 50 games. So it's just been an honor. And JSU, I mean, they're really the only school that gave me a chance. So I just took the most the opportunity that I had, and it's turned out it's been great.
Coach Gross, Justin's worked out so well for you. Why do you think no one else saw something in him like you guys did?
Well, I mean, I think he's a little undersized, so he's been able to, like Darius, gain a lot of weight and mature as a player. And I think that's where the redshirt year was so vital, for these two guys. And we try to redshirt every one of our guys coming in because you'd rather have them at the age these guys are now, looking like they are for another year than that freshman year that you would have to play. But I think it's. Sometimes coaches don't project, how guys' body can change and what they look like. And, a lot of times guys, they say, hey, if you're under 6'4", if you're under 6'5", we're not looking at offensive linemen. We love linemen that are size that Justin is. You ain't got to be 6'4", 6'5", 6'6" to play for us. We love guys that are 6'2", 6'3", it can move and, stay on blocks and got a good, center of gravity, and Justin's got that, so. I think, that plays in the factor. And then he's just been so consistent as a player, from day one. I talk about his academic stuff all the time, and I tell that story, probably told it in here. You know, you go in check and roll, you know, at bed check, and he's a red shirt guy, and he's had to travel every week because he may have to play, and he's in there doing homework. You know, not many 17, 18-year-olds are mature enough to do that. They're sitting there watching a movie on HBO. I mean, they're not or on their phone with a girlfriend. You know, they're not in there studying. I mean, I'm talking about clockwork. Every Friday night in the hotel, he is in there just, you know, getting after it, and that's where that academic success has come from. And I really don't know if I've been around two more consistent people than these two, you know. And Justin is just so consistent in how he lives life and in the things that he does. I don't know if he's ever been. You know, more than 30 minutes, early to a meeting. You know, I mean, he's always there 30 minutes early. You know, you got to be somewhere at 7:30. He's gonna be there at 7 or 6:55. You know, he's just gonna be there, early. He's ready to go, ready to do his work, and just very, very consistent. But that's kind of where that comes from. You know, I think God's blessed both of these guys and have had great careers and pretty much injury-free careers, and I hope that continues. And like I said, just looking forward to senior night on Thursday night with these guys.